Mm-mm. What is going on, guys? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I'm Dave. I had to wear pants. I did. Another Cabela's Bass Pro Shop. I actually stayed here last night, and I had I had full TV. I was actually able to watch football, and to be quite honest, I didn't want to move. I didn't want to take off. So hopefully nobody will give me any problem. No other RVs in the parking lot, but I did go in and make sure that it was cool to go ahead and stay for an overnight. That was unfortunately 2 days ago. So I don't, hopefully nobody chases me off, but oh my gosh. Yeah, it has. I have been enjoying Kansas City, and I'm ready to be out of the city though. I am you guys know me. I am just not a big city person. So yeah, I'm kind of done. I am waiting here for Miss Bonnie is going to be coming here very shortly in just a handful of days, and I just have to kind of string out the Cracker Barrels and the Bass Pro Shops and try to and try to make my way. It has given me a chance though to see Kansas City a little bit, and I've so far I've been pleasantly surprised. I this is the most time that I've spent in Kansas City. I like it. I like it, but I'm ready for quiet. I'm ready to get out of the city. Unfortunately, probably not going to happen for a little while longer. So let's say hi to everybody that's in the house real quick. And oh my gosh, you guys have been talking. Here is Don. Don was first in the house right there. X fired up Cracker Box Palace. There's Bill. Nice to have you here, Bill. As always, Miss Pearl. There she is right there. Glad to have you. We'll make our way down the list. Our RV living life. That's Mr. Gary. Hopefully, Gary, you will be seeing Gary. I don't know where you guys are going to be, Gary, or how you're doing, but if you can be on next week, will be open mic night, and I always love having you guys on. Anybody that wants to join in on the conversation, I always enjoy having you guys on. And Don, uh, let's see, RV living life. We got you. Oh my gosh, sassy pants for you. There's Miss Jen right there. Glad to have you here. And well, guys, I'll tell you what. What do you do when you come to Kansas City? I, I'm, I have probably my most favorite barbecue place in the country right here. Uh, well, not in Olathe. Olathe, oh, is that how you pronounce that? Olathe, Olathe, Kansas is right outside of Kansas City, right on the outskirts of. And I think Miss Bonnie joined. That's where our commercial break goes in, and YouTube makes us make this spot so that they can fit their commercials in. I'm kidding. No, the computer crashed. Yeah, Dave is not here. I'm here. I am back. You know what? Sometimes you can't control the computer, and it has a mind of its own sometimes. And apparently, it decided it needed to crash at that particular moment. So glad that you guys hung out with me. Oh my gosh, I lost? I have to bring my videos. You know, I'm not going to complain. If you look behind me and the weather that I've got a jacket on. It's only slightly chilly, guys. It's actually fairly warm. I'm actually hot in this jacket. I felt very lucky to oh my gosh, with this weather all the way across. And I see some of you guys have talked about snow. I've seen some of you talk about having to move to get to a warmer climate. And yeah, it is happening out there. Not in Kansas City, not across Montana. It's been fantastic. So your computer has a sick mind compared to most. Yeah, it probably does, Don. So let's see if I can bring up a stop at another Bass Pro Shop. It was one here in town. Guys, there's 3 of them here, and I've been lot docking and going between them. But let's, this was another one, not the one that I'm at right now, but let's go ahead and throw that up there, and maybe we'll go and find a geocache while we're there. What is going on, guys? I am stopped for the day. One of the places, when I'm traveling, one of the places I do like staying is Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's. Usually have some pretty nice places and nice big parking lots. Oh, see one other rig way over there. I'm gonna walk into the store, check it out, and then also looking at my GPS or looking at my geocaching, it looks like there's a geocache right here by the store. I got my pen. So not only can I stay here overnight, but it gives me, the geocaches give me something to go check things out. Let's go see if we can find it. Just looking at the storefront on this place is huge. This is probably one of the bigger ones that I've been to. A lot of them are carrying boats anymore. Although I probably don't need a boat. I got enough toys. Have to tow a 3rd trailer. In some states you can't tow a 3rd trailer. Alright, according to this, it's right up front. And that wagon, something tells me it's probably in that wagon. We're close to it. The name of the cache is Tail Wagon. Would you know that there was a geocache somewhere in this area? I wouldn't. So I also have to be careful that other people don't see me snagging this geocache. I will say that wagon is authentic because these wheels are barely holding on as it is. That's pretty cool. Oh, look. Oh, they got some of the hoops, the old hoops and bands that go over the canvas up top, which looks like that's been replaced just to have this in the front. This is pretty cool. Somewhere on here is a geocache. I will find it. But I will say this wagon is cool. That looks 100% legit. And you know, I missed it the first time looking inside the wagon. I normally don't show these, show the placement of the geocache, but I will say it might have been on camera already. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it just as soon as there's less people around me, so they don't see me grabbing it out of there. People get curious, and that's how geocaches end up missing, unfortunately. But no, I found it, and it's probably already been on camera. Hi, guy. Whoa. Whoa. He's hanging out. He's hanging out. Man, oh man, I can't wait to get inside this one, actually. There's the geocache right there. Gonna sit down. See if we can't go through and see what's inside this one. A little harder to do with one hand. Ooh. Dropped my pen. I got a logbook. Yeah, we got some toys for the kids, some stickers. I'm not sure what that is. Alright guys, made the find. May have to come back to this one and leave some more stuff in the cache. I'm gonna put this back and we're gonna go inside and check it out.
Sir, you know about your military discount?
No, didn't know about that.
Yes, sir. At Bass Pro Cabela's, every day's a military day for you, so you get 5% off on guns and ammo, 10% off on everything else.
I didn't honestly know there was a discount for veterans in Bass Pro Shop. There you go. I will say that cache was on camera. I don't normally show the caches, but if you can find it, I didn't show specifically where I grabbed it from, but it was on camera. So that was a good find. I did go back to that cache and filled it full of goodies. I have a geocache bag, you might say, that's it's outfitted with just little things, trading materials, things like that. And you don't always have to take something. You can always fill them up with all the doodads and goodies that I normally carry around with me. I get them from banks, keychains, casinos, things like that. I will leave those in the cache because it might be fun for somebody to find later on down the road. So I really enjoyed the geocaching. There was one here at this store, and notice I didn't say which store it was. So yeah, if you're gonna try to find that one, it's That's, but there is a geocache by this store as well. I went and found that this morning with my cup of coffee. Just it was about a quarter mile there, a quarter mile back. So I got my walk in. So Richard M is in the house and Natasha Ventures is in the house. Glad to have you here. You know, I I went after I had to get tires on the truck, and I have the alignment is a little bit out, and it's no wonder because the places that I go and things that I see, I just thought, you know what, it probably is going to be a good thing. So my last few days is kind of spent trying to find tires and find a shop to put them on. So got that taken care of, and really the geocaching was other than the barbecue was about all that I did this week. It was kind of a relaxed week. So Richard M saying hi from Bridgeport, Texas. How is Bridgeport, Texas? You know, that is one state that I need to go down and spend a little more time at. So I haven't done that yet. Well, you know, gosh darn it, I wish that let's see if I can find that. All of my videos were lost when the computer crashed here. Let's see if I can go find that and bring that up. Oh yeah, I can do that. Let's hit up, before we do that though, let's hit up yeah, that'll be good right there. We'll just keep that queued. I've got the barbecue queued. Oh, okay, that's quit. There we go. Let's go real quick to fantasy football, because you know, I never know if I'm going to have signal the following week, next week, if we can't bring it up. And I got to do one thing first. Let's get that up. There it is right there. All righty, there we go. This is last week's games and how they ended up. I ended up taking the win over the Hard Yard. That's Lenny from Life with Lenny. Miss Bonnie taking the win over Flying Monkeys, Miss Cindy right there. And we'll go on to Life with Lenny taking the win over Gary. Everybody, you know, you never know how these years are going to go. And I'll tell you what, I've been trying to find players. Yeah, there we go. A narrow win for Miss Jen over Smoke Eaters Howard, and Cowboy Biker Adventures taking the win over Dawn. The Dawn and Dawn right there. Narrow win for Dawn as well. Speaking of, I missed mentioning it last week. Let's see if we can go back to what was it? Was it week 5? Or week 4? It might have been week 4. And what week was that? Gosh darn it, I'm not seeing it. There was a week that, go back again. There it is, right there. Close. This was week 3 right here. And look at the difference between those two. That was a tight win. And oh my gosh, yeah, I have actually seen it tie, but I think it's only happened one other time before. So going to the league and the league standings up until this weekend. Let's bring up the standings right as they stand going into this weekend. The Hard Yard, that's Lenny taking number 1 spot right there. Number 2 spot is Miss Angela right below. Those two must be in cahoots right there. 1 and 2. Don, Wandering Stars, taking up the 3rd spot. Mr. Gary dropping to 4th place, and Smoke Eaters 5th. And I am way down here. Flying Monkeys, Cowboy Biker Adventures, and right behind those guys, there I am right there. Miss Bonnie right behind me, and Miss Jen following, taking up the number 10 spot. Although, if we go to this week, I think that Miss Jen's going to have a hard time holding on to that number 10 spot, because right now, as it stands, Desert Gypsy is trying to take a win from me, but there's still projected that I'm supposed to win, so we will see. Mr. Gary right there is holding the lead over Lenny, the Hard Yard right there. Both of them are 4 and 2 for the season. So Miss Jen right here holding out. Oh, she's all done for the day at 114 points. It's still going to be close, though, because Miss Cindy right there is projected at 110, and that, that's only 4 points, guys. Dawn, Wandering Stars, is holding Lenny, or Miss Angela, off Life with Lenny, and so far doing pretty good. He looks like he's got a pretty good projection there, so we'll see how that one goes. Again, we won't know the scores and the final outcome until after the Monday night game. Some people still have players that are going to be playing into Monday night. Some are playing right now, but looks like Cowboy Biker Adventures is doing his best over Howard with Smoke Eaters. So there you go so far. We'll see how this week ends up, and I'll fill you in next week. So it's not over yet. Yeah, I know it. I have a couple of players that are not doing well this week, so we're going to see how that one plays out. We will see. Well, I did get to, and I mentioned earlier that I did get to my favorite barbecue place, and I'll tell you what, if you get to Kansas City, they do barbecue. They do barbecue, and I can't recommend this place enough. I've been all over the country. I've tried barbecue in Texas. I have not tried it in St. Louis, and Miss Bonnie is going to be with me in St. Louis, and we might have to do a little barbecue runoff there in St. Louis, because I hear they have pretty good barbecue too. But let me show you what I was dealing with over here at my place. Let's see if we can bring it up. Start digging in. Even if you're not a wing eater, these are fantastic. Oh, good. Wings, definitely. Okay, there we got brisket, burnt ends. Yeah, I know, burnt ends, they're really good. We got the coleslaw. We've got, what is this? It's the Mexican street corn. God, looks fantastic. Ribs. This is the judge's plate, including their own sausage that they make. That just, oh, the smell. If there was any way that I could push the smell through to you and make it smell-o-vision, I would. The smell is phenomenal. Yeah. We got chicken, we've got ribs, we've got pork.
Everything look amazing?
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Okay, I've made a huge dent in this. Q39, it's awesome. What would I order? We did the brisket. Brisket is good. Burnt ends, absolutely. The onion straws were fantastic. The chicken wings, absolutely. Absolutely, the chicken wings. I'm telling you, you can't do better. And the burnt ends, absolutely. The ribs, there's only one left. There it is right there. I'm just too stuffed. The Mexican street corn is phenomenal. I love it. And yeah, that is just awesome. So the burnt ends, I would definitely order. The ribs, definitely order. And this is the Q39 beer, their own ale. Definitely goes well with everything here. Cheers, guys. Oof. I am stuffed. That was a lot of food. Ooh. Q39 does not disappoint at all. A couple of recommendations if you're going to come here that I am just finding out today. I came at 3 o'clock and I was able to go right in and sit down. I also came on, and today is Tuesday, on a weekday. Much better if you come on a weekday. If you come on a Friday or Saturday night, be prepared to wait in line. You're going to be waiting in line. Q39. Wow. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Oh, I'm stuffed. Whew. Guys, I want to tell you, I did not eat anything for 2 days after that. I was full for 2 days after that. I don't think I barely had anything more than coffee for it. And where is your to-go bag? Yeah, I had it. I brought it home. I ate on it through the rest of the week there, Miss Pearl. Absolutely. So Miss Laura is in the house. Glad to have you here. Don mentioned, what did Don said he had a place in Fort Worth that he'd put up against it. You know, we are going to have to make that happen right there, Don, because I have tried. You know, don't get me wrong. Texas barbecue is good. It's okay. I apparently, yeah. I'm when I found this place, and I found this a number of years ago. The last time that I was in Kansas City, and it was a must go to when I get back there. And absolutely, it didn't take me but a day to get back over there and dig in. So, I ended up eating for the rest of the week on what I had left there. I'm here to tell you, it was every time that I opened I put everything in bags. I don't know if some people use containers. I just use bags. It seems to be easier, and I don't have any dishes to wash. Every time I opened it up, you could smell the smoky barbecue from that. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. All right. Don, you are on. The next time that I get to Fort Worth, I'm going to hit that up and see it. So and try it out and see. So I will say one of the things that one of the Texas barbecue places, and it might have been near Fort Worth that I went to had a pie. I'm not much of a pie guy, you know. I typically I fill up on ribs, I fill up on other barbecue things. This one I was not feeling like pie, and the waiter came over, really nice kid, and he said, do you want to have some pie? And I said, no, I really can't. I'm not going to do anything. He says, no, you really need to try this. And I said, what it is? What is it? It was oh my gosh, what buttermilk pie. I had to think about that a minute and pull it out, because I thought, no, you know, that's okay. He says, I'll bring you a piece, and it's free. Just go ahead and try it. All right, I'll try it. Guys, I'll tell you what, I will not pass up buttermilk pie again. Apparently it is. I love Southern food. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I may or may not have eaten pumpkin pie. Well, you know what, Gary, we're coming up to that time of year, so I think you're okay. So, and they have the coldest, cheapest beer. Don, did you do a video on that? May have to hit you up and go back and look, because it seems like I remembered that, or it was a short, one or the other. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just thought by the name of it, buttermilk pie, this is not going to be good. Guys, I want to tell you, do not pass that up. Do not pass that up. So, X Fired Up. Oh, Bill, I'm hoping that I'm going to be seeing you down there in Florida, and we can put that to the test right there. So, there you go. Yeah, I thought you did a short on I remember the coldest, cheapest beer. And you should have did something on the barbecue there. I'm kind of curious now. I'm definitely going to put that on my list of places to check out and see. Uh, oh, uh, but yeah, it has been absolutely great being here in Kansas City. I've been doing a lot of driving around it, and so far, I've been trying to stay away from the stadiums. I don't know if there was a football game. Did Kansas City play today? That I have found in the big cities where they have the football stadiums, do not drive by the stadiums or anywhere near the stadiums when football's going on. So today I just kind of took it easy, relaxed right here, watched football. First game I've been able to watch. Because and it was over the air. So naturally I got to see most of the Kansas City 49ers game today. So, it was in San Francisco today. Okay. Yeah. So, and I don't, I can tell you, I know I'm not the only one that's a little disappointed in the NFL. They have really taken it to new levels to keep you from watching the games. And so when you're out boondocking, when all you have is internet and you're watching everything via internet, it is really hard to catch a football game. Those of you that are out there and done it know it is not easy. So I'll tell you what, today I relaxed and I watched two. I think I watched the Viking game and the Vikings and the Lions, the Kansas City and the Chiefs, and I can't remember who else. But I was specifically, though, if I wasn't able to get it, they have ruined it also with the rules. Yeah, I'm telling you, it shouldn't be that hard to watch a football game. It certainly never was before, but it sure is now. And gosh darn it, I wish that was different. So over the air antenna here, yes, Absolutely. Here in the city, I get, I think I programmed in the TV. I got about 35 channels, 34 or 30 of them I have no interest in, but the two that were carrying football games, I absolutely watch those. So yes, over the air antenna. But when you're out boondocking in the places that I like boondocking, I get everything, I stream everything. And if you try to stream a football game. Try to find one that's streaming. It is darn near impossible. So Cowboy Biker Adventure says he has 40. You have 47 in Cottonwood. That is impressive. I think the most that I've ever gotten was in the hundreds. I think it was in the 150s, and that was in Palm Springs, California. And they had every manner of over-the-air TV there. So that I think that's where it holds the record, as I recall. So I don't watch a lot of TV, guys. I really don't. In fact, watching Tom and Lori's video, they're talking about your favorite Halloween movie, and I hate to say it, I very rarely pull up over the air TV. I very rarely watch regular TV, and I get into my shows, but it's typically specific shows that I can usually find online. So, yeah. And sometimes, even when you have paid, I think Don can attest, sometimes even when you have paid, you can't pull in the game. So, yeah. I've Now the funny thing is I would be happy, and I have tried this in the past 7 years. I have called my local cable company in Bend, Oregon, and asked them for a cable account that I could have their code so I could watch basically over streaming TV, AMC and all of these other channels where it requires you to put in your cable code to watch them. You cannot get cable unless they have a physical address to install it at. And I told these folks, I said, this is a no-brainer. All I want is the code. I will pay you for cable services, and all you have to do is provide me with the code. I could not do it. So the rest of the options were more expensive, and I really had I passed it. There are some channels out there, and I can't think of what they are right now, but you can get them. YouTube TV is one of them, and but I can't think of all the names of them out there, but they're pretty spendy. You really have to enjoy your TV, and that they're upwards of $90 to $100 for a lot of them per month, and I don't watch that much TV. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't watch that much TV. So yeah, I haven't seen regular TV. There you go, right there. Probably 10 years. I basically watched Debbie. Don, I'm going to assume that this isn't a sixth sense thing. This is actually or Poltergeist, but actually old TV shows. So there you go. A roof type satellite on a rig can only be serviced at residential address. Figure that one out. Yeah. I don't understand it either, Gary. It seems like a no-brainer, but yeah, they want it to have a physical residential address, even though they don't need to come and do anything. They don't need to. You're never going to call them for a service call. Yeah, I don't get it. NFL Plus is only $40 a year. Yeah, I don't know. I'm. $40 a year might not be bad. I may talk to you on that, Don, and tell me what Tell me what you think. So if that is working or not. $40 a year, I could probably, yeah, that is okay. I'd be okay with that and be able to watch games. So Tom and Lori, thanks, Tom. We know you watch us on TV. There you go. Yeah, this is not counting friends and family that we watch on the channel. So yeah, I haven't watched regular TV in many years also. Yeah, no. So oh, it went to $50 a year. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm you know what, $50 a year might be worth it. Might be worth it. If anybody else out there has got that and you can recommend it, maybe I'll do it. There's still half a year left on our football, so yeah, they're they're all dead people. uh, all right. Other than that, coming up this week, I don't have a whole lot to plan. I've been bouncing between Cracker Barrels and Bass Pro Shops and just kind of waiting it out. But I do have on Wednesday, I have to see if I can get on a military base. I have an appointment there to get a new veteran ID card, and I have basically no ID to get on the base there at Fort Leavenworth. My ID card just expired, and I'm gonna show them that and my passport and driver's license and see if they let me on base. But I'm gonna head over to Fort Leavenworth and see if I can't make this appointment for an ID card on Wednesday. So I'll be filming that, and we'll see just how hard it is for a civilian to get on a military base. So it's not that easy, guys. They do stop you at the gate, and you have to have proper ID. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Tom may be old, but he's still kicking. Or maybe those are old videos. Yeah. Catch is you have to watch it on your phone or tablet only and cannot cast it to anything. Really? Okay. That's interesting. That's it. I would be interested in knowing if you've tried to circumvent that with the screen beam. I know that sometimes I can cast things to the screen beam only because it doesn't use the internet. So I don't think there's a way that they could know what screen I'm watching it on. So that would be interesting. Oh. But other than that, that is all that's coming up this week. And other than I'm always trying to find odd and unusual things. And he's tried. Yeah, you've tried everything, Don. There you go. Leavenworth, Kansas State Fishing Lake has moon. It does, and I'm probably going to end up over there. Yeah, absolutely. There are a few places, guys, outside of town, but I have enjoyed having good signal for my hotspot. I have enjoyed having my phone, and it has been my experience when I head out of town to those places. As much as I want to be out there, they tend to be cut off, and it gets to be a little difficult to pull off a live. So hopefully, with any luck, we will see. So I should be next week will be open mic night, and one of my favorite nights of the week. And Miss Bonnie will actually be with me. She may be joining me on. I haven't talked to her about that or not, but she's going to fly out. We are going to take the trip over, and she's going to come with me to St. Louis and hit up the Arch and head on down to Memphis here in the coming week to the 1,000 trails down there. So looking forward to finally getting rolling. So we'll see. As I recall, though, she doesn't get in until late, so probably won't be able to travel the first day, just to give her a chance to get her legs back underneath her. And looking forward to that, though. Looking forward to making that happen. So, yeah, I've done the arch before too. I was looking at things to do for that trip down to Memphis, and I thought, let's go by the St. Louis Arch, and she hasn't seen that, and definitely we're going to go and make that happen. So, oh, Miss Pearl right there is going to say my iPad is going to die on me. I only have 3%. Tell Bob I said hi, and safe travels to you guys as well. So have a good night. I probably should wrap it up. That's enough for me tonight, but we will be back at you if possible next Sunday on the road. Not sure exactly where I'll be at, but hopefully I'll be on my way and on the way at least to the arch. So we will see. Oh yeah, no. If you haven't seen the arch, and I imagine that is quite the sight at night because they do light it up, and it is most bizarre. So, yeah, I saw it as a little kid many years ago. I'm going to say I was about 10 years old, and I remember just staring at it driving by. Now, my parents and my dad particularly was not a sightseer, and so I didn't know that you could actually go in the arch and go up to the top and see all that. So I just remember driving, and I remember at that time it was nighttime, and I just thought that is the most amazing looking thing, and I saw it in the dark as well. So yeah, no, I've been up in the arch. We're definitely going to do that. Miss Bonnie has never seen it, and so we're gonna make the trip up in the arch. And Tom was well, that is a pretty amazing thing right there. How would you like to be the first 10 people? Because at that point, they didn't know if it was going to fall or not. So Tom was a daredevil right there. So, no, that's actually a pretty cool thing. Uh, I'm not even going to ask when the arch was built. We're not going to go there, Tom. Don't worry. So, but there you go. No, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. You know, Bonnie hasn't seen a lot of the country, and it'll be fun to make that trip down. Because I did offer, I said, you could fly into Memphis. She is getting ready for knee surgery and getting a knee replaced. So she's trying to make that happen, this trip happen, before she gets that done, because she's not going to be able to travel for a while. So I said, well, let's make the most of it then and just travel with me. We get to see some of the country and some of the sights. So it'll be good. It'll be good. But other than that, though, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. And it is rather late here. We're coming up on 9 o'clock, and I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, yeah, we're right across. If you've seen the flashing lights, we're right across from the. Going out. All right. I thought they were coming out. They're coming back. So we're right across the street as a fire department. And I thought, well, and they've gone out a couple times. And I thought, well, if they go out, yeah, it'll be good. The arch open. Gary, you're awful. Gary, you're awful. I'm not even going to post that, Gary. No. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna give the last word. Let's see here. There's Miss Laura. I don't think Miss Laura's ever had the last word of the night. We're gonna give the last word of the night to Miss Laura. Post it. Okay, wait a minute. Really? Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Tom said post it. There you go. The Arch opened in 1965, back when Tom was middle aged. There you go. And I don't know if there's any truth to that. We may need to do some fact checking. And so, this could just be a Gary comment. So there you go. All right, it's good having you guys here. There, we're gonna give Miss Laura the last word of the night. Good night, everyone. Safe travels. Live life full time. We'll see you guys next week. All right, there we go. Cabela's Bass Pro Shop. It's kind of awesome. It